In the immortal words of Hannibal Smith, I love it when a plan comes together. Back in June, we first shared with you the game plug-and-play Time Crisis Lightgun as it was just about to launch on Kickstarter. Then later, in August, we dropped in on game at Long Island Retro to go hands-on with the system, and it felt great. And now, after a hugely successful crowdfunding campaign, this remarkable modern Lightgun set is available for retail purchase. And I'm going to take aim to help you decide if it might be for you. That's next.
Keys of Fury is a brand new retro action beat-em-up typing game. Think Typing of the Dead meets Streets of Rage and you've got Keys of Fury. Whether you're a beginner typist or a 100 words per minute expert, Keys of Fury will leave you feeling like a typing master of key food. Hitting Steam for just $5 November 24th. Wish list now or purchase at keysoffury.com.
Hey there, welcome back to GenXGrownUp. I'm John, I am a GenXGrownUp. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Playing old light gun games in the arcade was always something special. They usually cost more than your average game, but there were these gorgeous machines with giant displays and real gun-shaped light gun controllers that added an extra level of immersion as you blasted your way through bad guys or aliens or targets or whatever. Now, as such, light gun games are one experience that's been tough to replicate at home. And when you do replicate it, there are usually strings attached. Some require a CRT, others a special sensor or border around the screen, and still others have complicated setup and configuration required just to start the game. Now that's what got us so excited about the game Time Crisis Lightgun Plug and Play, and the tip-off is in the name, Plug and Play. This set promises to be a simple setup and config that works with any modern TV and will get you blasting into your shooting game with minimal effort. Now these systems are shipping now, so if at any point in the video you decide it might be for you, well, click the link in the description to genxgrownup.com/game, that's game with an I in the middle, to explore the different tiers and get one for yourself. But for now, it's time to get shooting. That is one beefy box full of light gun fun, and you can see on the front what's included in here. There's a lot more detail in the back. I'm going to flip it around in a second. I want to point out this actually, all officially licensed. This is part of the celebration of Time Crisis 30th anniversary. Man, that makes me feel older than I would like to feel. Let's flip this thing around. And on the back, there's a lot more detail that I think is a little more probative about what we can expect to find inside and what we can experience as we plug in this system to give it a shot. This full box is what they call the Ultimate Pack. It includes everything you need for a two-player gaming on Point Blank, Steel Gunner 1 and 2, a second gun, and of course the 4 included games we'll get to. And here are the highlights that are important, right? Plug and play, that's the part that we're most interested in, that it's not going to be a pain to play. Recoil in the gun, so it has that feedback that you can feel when you fired the gun. Works on any modern display from 15 inches to over 150 inches. This could work on a projector, is what I'm told, which is, now I don't have a projector to test it on. We're going to try it on just an average size TV, but man, so it included the other games we mentioned. The Time Crisis was always a single player game. That's why it wasn't mentioned up here. But Point Blank, Steel Gunner 1 and 2, which Point Blank is actually a whole bunch of games, a bunch of mini games you might recall. Then we slide down here, you can see just a little more detail. And we'll see more of this as we get into the box, the console, the foot pedal that you would stomp on to hide behind cover, 2 guns for multiplayer in the games that have multiplayer. And this particular box also includes a little custom pin and diorama, and little feelies like that are always fun to have. As I'm looking at this list of games and all the features on the pedal and everything, it's only serving to remind me that I'm not yet shooting bad guys, so let's get this box open, see what the contents are, so that we can proceed to the setup and get playing. Boy, they weren't kidding when they called this the Ultimate Pack. It's no wonder it's such a big, chonky box. There's so much stuff in here. By the way, I will mention and remind you that you can get this in a variety of packs, depending on if you want 1 gun or 2 guns, or if you want the foot pedal or not, all that. Remember, link in the description, you can go check out and see all the offerings. I just happen to have the all-in pack here, so I can see as much of it as possible. So, quick tour, and then we'll look at a couple of little pieces specifically. 2 guns, of course. Here's the plug-and-play console. That's it. Nice little guy. Here's the foot pedal. Also has a quick start guide. There's that cool acrylic
30th anniversary Time Crisis piece. I went in and put it together because it's cool. Got a little enamel pin. And you have this cool little keychain celebrating the 30th anniversary of Time Crisis. All cool extras to have. Like, you might not be as big a fan of Time Crisis as I am. You don't need all this extra stuff, but if you are, I don't know where else you're going to get this cool add-ons. Also, additionally, has an included power block. All too often they don't these days. That also had adapters for the different regions. USB-C cable, HD, HDMI cable. It's actually not called HDMI in the manual. I'm guessing it's a licensing issue, but that's what it is. It's an HDMI cable. Now, of course, everybody wants to see that gun, and we're going to get there, but I want to call out just how pretty the console is. This is it. This is the whole thing. And I don't think it's an accident that it's designed to look a lot like a double jewel case for a DVD or CD version of a game. Got the little kind of ribbed on the side there, like you're going to open a little door. It's not, but it's almost exactly that size, and it looks and feels like a double CD or DVD jewel case. I think it's a nice touch. On the front, you have a power button, 2 USB-C ports for either a gun and a foot pedal, or 2 guns, depending on what you're playing, a reset switch, and around back, USB-C power in, and HDMI or HD video cable out to your display. I want to look at this foot pedal next. Before I do, though, I wouldn't normally talk about the wire of a device, but it's a little extra premium feeling that all the cabling, both for the foot pedal and the guns, is this braided, thick, heavy cable, and it has pre-installed little rubber cable management pre-installed to just keep things working and looking nice. Here's that foot pedal. So you got nice rubbery feet on the bottom to keep it in place. Now, it is not metal. It is a plastic, but a very heavy plastic. And if you look in here, it's got a full plunger, so it's not kind of rickety, and it goes down nice and even no matter where you step. You can see it goes straight down. It's not just a single little post, it's the entire width of this pedal. And yeah, so you'll use this in Time Crisis, of course, to duck behind cover and reload your gun as an option. Now, not every package includes the foot pedal. I think if you want to play Time Crisis the way you remember it in the arcade, you want this foot pedal. So it's certainly nice that they included that and thought about what are the things you need to bring that arcade experience into your living room. And I think you almost have to have this if you're going to play Time Crisis the way you remember it. All right, let's get to the gun. And it is a heavy piece. It's now not unwieldy, but it's not flimsy. There's some weight here. So along this left-hand side, you've got an A button, you have a coin insert button, and then you have the toggle to switch it from recoil or to not have recoil. There's that trigger. Nice clicky trigger. Let's flip it around here. On this side, you've got a B button. You've got a pause button here, and then it's worth pointing out this camera. So in the nozzle, what is it called? I don't know guns. The barrel, the barrel of this gun, it has a little camera in it, a little HD camera, and that's where the magic is, according to a game, what they explained to me. Once you calibrate the gun, that camera is looking at your TV and reading the geometry with some artificial intelligence to then know where you're aiming and where you're pointing. And that's why it doesn't require a CRT or a special television or to have that annoying white border around your screen or anything. All the logic is done using this camera and the software that is packed into the plug-and-play unit. Now, I'm really eager to get this thing plugged into the TV and start playing, but in case you're interested in the whole tamale here, I just want to not gloss over, but show you really quickly these extras. There's that, it's acrylic, heavy acrylic diorama here, celebrating the 30th anniversary of Time Crisis. Quick start I noted. Here's that little pin that I mentioned, the 30th anniversary celebration of Time Crisis. It's a metal pin with a pin back on it, and I think it's probably like enamel on the front, pretty standard for these pins, and it's nice. And then here's that little acrylic block keychain. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I think probably you can see if I hold it up to the dark back there. It's a 3-dimensional gun inside of this little acrylic block with a little ring, of course, to hold your keys. This is the first part of Plug and Play, the plug. 3 or 4 plugs is all it takes. The video cable, power, the light gun, and of course the foot pedal in my case, or the second controller if you want. Now I'm going to try to take the place of some really well-produced videos that Game has made that are available here on YouTube, and I'll put a link in the video description where you can go and check them out. But they'll walk you through everything I'm going to show you here, so I'm just kind of going to gloss over the details, and if you decide to pick this up, know that they're going to take good care of you in terms of what you need to know to get things plugged in and start playing the second part of Plug and Play. All right, just powered it up for the first time. I got my gun here, I've got my foot pedal down there. They're both connected to the unit. They're just under the TV. Oh! Oh! So those tutorial videos are baked right into the console. So you can watch them on YouTube or you can watch them here too. All right. So next it's going to ask me to calibrate, which I understand. Just got some targets to shoot. So just 8 targets around the screen. You shoot each one 3 times. Make sure you're standing the right distance from the screen. That's all in the instructions. Because you want that camera to see the whole screen, you know what I mean? Because that's what knows the geometry. And we're up and running. That's it. Okay, I'm going to jump right into Time Crisis.
There's been a kidnapping. It's Rachel, the daughter of the president of Cersei. Get into the castle and rescue
So I'm going to insert a
Rachel.
credit. There we go. Story game or time game? Story game. Let's try it out.
This nation will soon be mine. Action!
Foot pedal. Let's say reload. Got him. Well, that's accurate.
Action!
Got him. Ha-ha!
Reload!
Oh, reload.
Reload! Reload! Reload!
Oh, now, I ran out of time. The good news is, put in a coin, keep going.
Action!
Oh, you rolled away. Whoa! Take that!
Reload! Reload!
Hurt me. Get him!
Reload! Reload!
Whoa.
Reload! Reload!
So I want to try the other game. Someone who go in the pause menu, hold coin button to go to the game select. All right. There it goes, right back out. Let's try point blank, right quick. There it is. Put in a coin. Okay. Now this could be a 2-player game. I just don't have a second player here. Yep, there we go. Training stage. Sounds about my speed. Alright. Shoot bad guys. Don't shoot good guys. Oh, unlimited buttons. Or unlimited bullets. I forgot. Whoa. Good guy. Good guy. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Open the door. Oh. Ah, I shot the hostage. Well, I got 15. All right. Made my quota. All right. What else we got? What is this? Shoot the targets. Don't shoot the bombs. Got it. 20 seconds, unlimited bullets. I like unlimited bullets. Oh, there we go. Get the hang of it. Don't shoot the bombs. Oh, I think I did okay. Yeah. Now, I could continue, but let's try something else. Let's go try Steel Gunner 1, and we'll give 2 a try as well before we wrap this up. All right. Put it in. By the way, I have the recoil on, and it feels great. It's just a slight vibration whenever you fire. So, there's my coin. Who do I want to be? Oh, bad guys. There they are. Whoa. Oh, and you can see your reticle on this screen. That helps a little. I think you have grenades, right? Yeah. The side button is grenades. Whoa. Oh, grenade! Ah. With that reticle, you can really see how it's able to check the geometry of the screen and find where I need to be. Whoa! No, 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 no! Whoa! This is great! I don't remember Steel Gunner, but I like it. I was here for Time Crisis. Come for the Time Crisis, stay for the Steel Gunner. I gotta take a look at Steel Gunner 2 now that I found out how cool Steel Gunner 1 was. Whoa! Yeah, fire that nuke. Get him up there! Get him! Ah, damage! I get too close to you. So it's a whole adventure. Oh, I shot the pedestrians. Sorry, guys. Oh, flying things. Oh, look. Fire a rocket. The smart bomb is nice. And throw in a second player? You can just ravage this with your machine gun? How cool. Ah, no, don't shoot them. Sorry, sorry. I keep shooting the civilians.
That's just fun. And not just fun, but lives up to the plug and play mantra that we were hoping to find here, which is, can we play these light gun games without jumping through hoops and having to go through 50 steps? Yeah, plug it in the TV, plug in your game, calibrate, play. That's it. And, you know, with the Steel Gunner games that I didn't remember, the Point Blank that I barely ever played, if at all, there's so much packed in here across, it's just 4 games, but you have the full story of Time Crisis, the full story of Steel Gunner 1 and 2, and all of the mini games of Point Blank, which are infinitely replayable. And then you tack onto that the premium feeling, those braided cables, and the nice presentation, no matter which size box you get. I mean, this company has put together a package that, look, if you're a light gun game fan, whatever, I can see why this would be a particular interest to you. And as I mentioned, when I played in the arcade, it was expensive. I didn't play that often. It was kind of a special treat. Well, now, plug it in your TV, you got your gun, play all you want. Infinite credits, but not just the infinite credits with the right controls, with the vibration, with the foot pedal, all the things that make it a light gun game, that make it Time Crisis, that make it those other titles. And boy, I tell you, again, if this is something you're interested in, do not hesitate to go check out over at GenXGrownUp.com/game. That's game with an I in it. Check them out over there. Look for one of the packages. Maybe something interests you. It might be worth it to you. Certainly, I can see why it would be worth it to me, and I'm so happy that I was able to take a look and review this for you. It's a little outside of my wheelhouse, being the mid-90s game, but man, I'm glad I stretched and tried it out. Wow. Now, this is a review, so what about a rating then? I wasn't sure what to expect. I had played this system at trade shows, and I had checked them out, but it was on a crowded floor. You had to hurry to configure things. Here, in my home, where I have all the time that I want, you can take the time to correctly configure so it has the geometry of your screen and it plays well. What a night and day difference compared to what I had played before, which was already good, but this is, I'm gonna rate the game Plug and Play Time Crisis Light Gun Kit 4.5 tokens out of 5. You can see where the money goes. You can see where the love and passion for these games go. And if you enjoy light gun games and you do not, by converse, enjoy taking all the time to configure more complicated setups, you can take this with you in a hotel and plug it into the TV and play. Really simple, really easy. Man, I'm ready to go play again. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do after I finish this and edit it, and I'll come back. I've left it all hooked up here so I can continue to play. Look, I'm gonna throw links to some other recent reviews that I've done over my shoulders here and here that you can click and watch right now. I certainly hope you found something to enjoy in this video. I can't wait to talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.